Growing up in a big family and with strict rules, I early learned about the need to connect with others, to exchange experiences, and partly fight those rules together. My elder sisters were very important for me in this sense, and also by encouraging me to reflect on injustice in the whole society, mainly concerning the gender hierarchy. Other topics were peace, global justice, and the fight against racism and fascism. Perhaps there was an unconscious order by my parents, who grew up in the National Socialist era, to make things better. However, the mode of connecting with other people with same ideas, preferred with women, accompanied my life. And I was ready to invest much time and energy for having that. Also in institutions I worked in, I always searched to create and join such circles where I didn't have to wear masks but could feel like being in a somehow protected space, where open reflections and discussions were possible in an atmosphere of trust and solidarity. Like sitting together in a tent. From this basis, large efforts seem to be bearable to train awareness of societal problems by educational activities or even trying to better circumstances concretely by political or institutional interventions. Our little unit in the university, for me, is such a circle, and I really love to work with its members, although it's much workload. The crisis I see in the moment is due to being not really successful with many activities in a countable sense, like gaining research funds or mobilizing large audiences for our public lectures. Secondly, our expertise seems to be not very welcomed within the institution. And thirdly, the interests and motivations of the members perhaps are switching away, facing this not well-balanced relation between workload and outcome. But if we give up our unit, where will be my tent in the future? I have other tents concerning different topics where we are gathering a few times a year, but in my so-called home institution, there is no other one in sight yet. But I think I need it to feel somehow at home there. If I trust in me, I know I will always find a tent. Under the same name, with the same people, but in other forms, or perhaps in another circle. Funny somehow, I suffer under the institutional resistance against change, and in the same time, I myself am afraid of changing my little institutions, an ambivalence of movement and stability. But isn't that the character of living in tents?